before, it wasn't even about that. Honestly, I was just trying to braid anybody's hair who wanted to get their hair braided. Just because I'm really into makeup. If it takes me doing your hair to make you feel good, we could do that. Yeah. If we don't have no money, you had a bad day, get your hair done. I promise you feel at least 2 times better. At least. Yeah. So that's how it started. And Stephon Gilmore. Oh yeah. He plays for the Vikings right now. I'm glad now I can give him his flowers because that man, when I say he sends me so much business,
it seems like it because he's on a lot of your promo videos as well.
So much business, and it's just
shout out.
Look, he's just so cool, and we laugh about it now.
Because you know what,
I really had a lot of conversations with God as well, and that's really where the ideas for the products came. So it was really 5 years ago. Technically, and they all had different names. Like I had this book, and I was basically, and in the front of the book, I'll send you a picture of this later. But in the front of the book, it says this book will serve as a remainder of the darkest part of my life. May I never return to this point.
I know that's right.
So I would just write down everything I was feeling, thinking, prayers, whatever it was.
Welcome to another episode of Salon Talk Literally, the podcast where we dive into a world of beauty, business, and everything in between.
We're here to bring you the real, the raw, and of course, the literal truth about what it's like working in the beauty industry with a few laughs along the way.
And we've got a really dope guest lined up for you today. All right, now let's get into today's topic. Trust me, you literally don't want to miss this one.
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, today on Salon Talk Literally, we have Kasmine Calhoun.
Kasmine Calhoun.
Kasmine Calhoun. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Kasmine Calhoun. Okay, I am good at messing up a name. I'm sorry about that, but we know she is fabulous. Okay, let me tell you a little bit more about her. She's a professional braider and owner of Braidscape. Okay, professional hair products too. She has hair products, y'all. She's a proud graduate of the Fort Valley State University and is currently enrolled in barber school. Kasmine has hosts of male clienteles, including 12 NFL teams, UFC fighters, FC Dallas soccer players, and has also serviced the infamous Trey Songz. Kasmine's specialties are knotless braids and men's design braids. She loves knotless braids because of the flexibility it provides to the clients. And in her free time, she enjoys networking, running, working out, and spending time with her loved ones. Let's give her a round of applause.
Yay! Welcome, Cass.
Yes, welcome in.
Oh my God. You're like Shannon Sharp. You're so
that is so funny.
Yes.
We are so happy to have you here today.
Happy to have you, and thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. How are you not getting excited about stuff?
I am excited. How are you feeling today?
I feel great.
You feel good?
Blessed. Thank y'all again for having me.
You're so welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm great. I feel great. I wish I could have a better word to describe. I just feel great. I feel like this is my natural temperament.
Yes. I love it.
We're so glad you came and accepted the invitation.
Yes, especially
last minute. I know it's last minute, but yes. So we appreciate that.
Because it worked out perfectly.
Yeah. Look at us. We out in the court.
That just worked out perfectly.
This wasn't even planned.
It wasn't. So y'all see us matching. We didn't even plan it.
I was supposed to be here.
You were absolutely supposed to be here. Yes, Cass. So let's get into it. So we want you to tell the guests, like, first of all, where are you from? Like, originally, and how did you get to Dallas?
Okay, so originally I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the south side. I'm from the south side of Atlanta.
She gave me that vibe.
Definitely. All the best people really come from Atlanta. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make their way through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Thug, my guy Free. Anyway, but I'm from Atlanta, the south side of Atlanta to be exact. And I moved to Dallas 6 years ago. And I moved here off of a campaign. I was working in politics too. I feel like I hadn't had many jobs at this point. Yeah. So I came off of a political campaign, and I came early. I was supposed to move here in November, but I ended up moving here in September. And I've been here ever since. Now, I was not doing hair when I got here. That happened later, but that's how I got here. So I was in Atlanta first, moved here. And then I moved around a little bit, worked a little bit. Then I moved here. 6 years ago.
Okay, so you've been here since, 6 years ago was when? 2018. Yeah. So you got here when Dallas was like hot. Is what they tell me. Like all the people that have been here since around that time.
They said it before COVID. So,
yeah,
we
they say it was like popping.
Dallas before.
Okay, so maybe I got an indifferent opinion because it probably was, but I didn't know nobody, so I didn't know where to go. Yeah. So like I was just like trying to find your way, trying to find my way. You know how you move here, you make friends with coworkers, try to see what they be on, and apparently a lot of people are transplants here. Yeah, that I did not know. Yes, so they are. Whereas I don't know, they don't know.
So everybody just trying to figure it out.
Across a lot too. Yeah. So for me, it was always somebody new here too, just like me. Yeah. So we're all trying to like figure it out.
So, yeah. But like I want to say, honestly, COVID is really what catapulted my career too. That was really a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. So tell us about that. Like, how did you transition from working in politics and campaigning into hair and braiding? Like, how did you that like? Cause that's like some total different.
It's like politics over here, over there.
So we really trying to see what's going on. How that happened.
Man, so what had happened was So I was working in politics. Came off of my last campaign. That's a different story for a different day that we don't have time for. But came off of our last campaign, and I was really just trying to figure out like what I wanted to do. And so when I came down here, I tried to get into another campaign, but unfortunately I was unable to do that. So I started working at a call center. So when I was working at a call center, one of the young ladies there, first everybody noticed that I would just change my hair. So anybody that really knows me knows I'm going to change my hair. Yes. Especially if I can do it, I'm going to change it. Right. So one of the young ladies, she was like, who does your hair? And I told her I did. And so she was like, I know another young lady that does hair, but she doesn't braid. And you braid really well, so can I give her your information? So ended up linking up with her. Working with her, and so she ended up opening her own salon, and I told her, and this was like going into COVID, so maybe November 2019, and I told her, when you open your shop, I'll quit my job and come work for you. Wow. So she was like, okay, so she opened her shop, but at the time, just so I could like have extra money and like, just find new clients, but then have like reliable income, I was working at Frontgate, and Legacy West, shop to Legacy, I was working over there. So working there, I had insurance there, but I was still braiding on the side. And then COVID happened in March. And so when COVID happened, my manager was like, we're going to, do layoffs. So, do whatever you want to do, but you're going to make sure you get your unemployment. They're going to shut down the store, but you'll be fine. So, that little break, I want to say between March and May, I really wasn't doing anything. So I had like started building, and people started getting serviced by me and hitting me up. But because of the mandates, you couldn't do anything. Right. So I just waited it out, went back to Atlanta, hung out with my family. And so everything started to open up around like early May. Yep. And so they started saying we could take a couple people at a time or this many people at a time. So that's what we started doing, following the mandates.
Man, because that was a time.
Average is not going to get me.
That was a time.
Ooh, Lord.
Ooh, and then it was highly sensitive. It was highly sensitive. Like you can't sneeze, cough, none of that.
No, you can't do none of that. Because they automatically going to say, she
got it.
She got it.
You with the face. Wrap it up.
Literally,
get on out of here. She sniffled one more time, and you got to tap on her shoulder. So that's what it was. So I want to say, like, came back into it May 2020, and I'm doing hair, and then y'all know, like, up here they have like a lot of Facebook groups, right? So it literally took but a couple months
to help you. Boy,
they surely will. You can find anything you need.
I found a lot of people to Facebook.
When I say it was like.
Just instant.
Wow. Instant.
I know.
I remember the day I had 2 clients booked at one time. Shout out to Miss Vanessa, because she was like baby Jesus in the name of Jolie Jehoshaphat. And she was so cool. And I just asked her, could she come another day? Because I had booked her, but the salon owner I work for, she had booked her too. And granted, it could have been terrible, but it was just such a humbling feeling to have like people eager to get in my chair.
Get in your chair,
And then like me, I don't know nothing. I'm just...
I'm just
braiding like vibes. Vibes like you want braids, cool. You want braids, cool. And that was the first time I ever really had people lined up to get to me. So it was really COVID, and I'm sorry for all the people that lost their lives during COVID. COVID was a very terrible time. However,
but COVID, you know what? A lot of millionaires was birthed through COVID.
A lot of innovation.
Innovation. A lot of you had to figure it out.
You had to. So that was a very, very humbling time. So after that, it was just like wildfire. And then I had to get the hang of like putting myself on social media because I'm just so used to like doing your hair, whatever.
Sending you out. Because I'm just trying to get paid and move on.
And I don't want to be mean about it, but these braids so you can get on those. So I can go and get somebody else in next client. But started getting on social media, and that was a thing too, because then it became a lot bigger. Bigger. But it was COVID, so it was politics, figuring it out, and then what's crazy is doing hair is the one thing that's always followed me through my life, and that's what I was gonna get to.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you, when did you start braiding?
I learned how to braid when I was 8.
Okay.
Wow.
It usually starts.
Starts at that age.
7, 8 years old. Yep. Okay, and so you just you've been doing it
ever since. And it's really my mama's fault. Love my mama, but she would be like, y'all know how black parents be. Yeah. Black parents, don't go outside and get dirty. Don't get the sweat and don't do. So my mama she had washed me and my sister's hair, and my sister always went first because she was the oldest. So I was just forced to sit there. Yeah. But when I was sitting there, I was just watching, and it just became a thing. I remember.
You didn't know that seed was being planted. They're young.
Just watering it. Like I remember my dad would take me to my sister's track meets, and somebody would be like, they need their hair braided. Kasmine to do it. 11 years old.
Wow.
In the stands, braiding somebody else's hair. Braiding somebody else's
hair. And that's the best side hustle.
Just get you out there and just have you doing it.
Just do it.
I'm telling you, $40. I got you. $40.
Yeah.
I had a base rate.
That 40 hit different.
That 40 used to hit real different because that 40 add up.
$40
back in the day.
Hello.
When you 12, 13,
that's money.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Today, I can only get 3 items from the grocery store, but back in the day, I can make some shake with $40 for sure.
No, for real.
For real. Yeah. But I've been doing hair for a long time. So I learned how to braid when I was 8.
That's good. Wow. That is so good.
It is. So good. So BeOkayBraids is your brand. So that was birthed in 2020. Technically.
Yes.
Okay. Like
yes.
The grand reveal, we'll say, was 2020. So now we're in 2024, and I must say myself, you have an impressive clientele now. I see you and I be like, oh, Cass is really doing it. And I've been able to kind of to watch you grow over the past 2 years. Like, you just serviced Trey Songz not too long ago.
In March.
And then you have like athletes and, like how did this even come about? Like, was this something that you wanted to do? Like, hey, okay, I'm going to go and service athletes. That's going to be like my, what I'm saying? My thing.
Yeah, or did it just... Some people be like,
I want celebrity clients.
They just want to be celebrity.
Yeah. So. Okay, so I'll be honest. Before, it wasn't even about that. Okay. Honestly, I was just trying to braid anybody's hair who wanted to get their hair braided. Yeah. Just because I'm really into makeup. If it takes me doing your hair to make you feel good, we could do that. Yeah. If we don't have no money, you had a bad day, get your hair done. I promise you feel at least 2 times better. At least. That's real. At least. Yeah. So that's how it started. And so when I moved here and I was working at that call center, I remember having a conversation with my best friend Kiara back at home, and she was like, you need to stop playing with your potential. What do you want to do?
That's a good friend.
Let me tell you.
That's honestly, a real one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really credit Kiara for having that conversation with me, because before it was BeOkayBraids, which is why I said technically it was BeOkay Hair, because I was doing everything when I was in college. Okay. Perms, colors, cuts, sew-ins, all the AKAs, all the deltas, homecoming court. I was doing it. Yeah. I was doing it. But because I came out of school, I didn't want to go back to school. Yeah. So I had to focus on something that would help me make money, not have to go to school, but I can just drive it myself. Yep. Yeah. So that's where the idea really came from. But thanks to Kiara, she really told me you could really do whatever you want to do in this world. She's really the person that liberated me, because I'm not saying my family didn't support me, because they do.
No, yeah.
But
you had that
you got that one person that be like,
and it clicked with them. Yep. It's like they speak straight to your spirit.
And that's exactly what happened. Okay.
And that's you be feeling like God put this on her heart.
Yes, to tell me this is what I needed.
Period.
That is exactly what happened. So I can honestly tell y'all there is not anything that I have not done when it comes to BeOkayBraids, BeOkay Hair that Kiara has not known about. She's literally. Kiara, honestly,
Kiara is your assistant.
Shout out to Kiara. Yeah, I literally credit her for that, and I tell anybody all it takes is one person to liberate you. That's even what you doing.
Yes.
That one friend. I remember we in college. What do you need to do? So you need towels. You want to get these shirts made. I would literally give her my car keys, give her my debit card. She would run every errand I had just to make sure I had everything I needed.
Shout out to Kiara.
I know we love Kiara at this point.
Love Kiara. I think everybody needs her.
Yes.
I'm glad I got her.
I know. You know what? Them are hard to come by. So you
very, very hard. Yes. But it really just took me just like trying to find something that I could be good at and grow from. So when I decided to focus on braids, it helped me. And then what else helped me was, we know you can do hair. If you can't do nothing else, you could do hair.
Absolutely.
And that's how it happened. But as far as like the NFL clients and stuff, we had you remember Chastity? She worked in the building with us. So it was her.
Of course.
So she works with NFL clients. She's a massage therapist.
Okay. She's from Mississippi.
She's really great too from Mississippi.
Yeah, she is. She really is
great. Really great.
I need one.
Man,
I was gonna say,
is she still
like here? Because I need this. Because she did a home visit for me one time. And I was like,
right about now.
Man, how the guys be talking about her? I be like, bro, she ain't look. Hold up, I gotta prepare myself.
Listen, you
had a creek, it be gone.
Yeah,
you be walking up straight. Walking the Green Mile. But shout out to her. But it was her that started like feeding me the clients or whatever. And of course,
that's so good.
I didn't want to make myself look bad. I didn't want to make her look bad. So I wanted to make sure that the client rapport and building that rapport was always like the first thing. And then from Atlanta, everybody think they're a celebrity. So, and then a lot of the times what also helped me was that I didn't know anything about football. So when they would come to me, they'd be like,
They would ask you questions.
They would ask me questions. I'm like, so what you do?
Yeah.
So I'm like, so you let this 500-pound man run into you like that?
Yeah.
So which one of you on the fit? That's
okay. You sound like me.
Because I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. But literally, that also helped me too. And it taught me too. So they would be like, I would do somebody's hair. Oh, who did your hair? I love your hair. Blah blah blah. Oh, KK did it. And they send one, they send another
word of mouth.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Because they all in a whole, they see each other every day.
They see each other every day.
Yeah, it's an organization. So
this friend, like, you could play for the Cowboys, your best friend plays for the Packers. Like, y'all talk every day. You come visit your friend.
Exactly.
Tell your hairstylist I need my hair done.
Yes.
Like, and I will also say, Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, yeah.
He plays for the Vikings right now. I'm glad now I can give him his flowers because that man, when I say he sends me so much business,
it seems like it because he's in a lot of your promo videos as well.
He sends me so much business, and it's just
shout out to
him. Look, he's just so cool, and we laugh about it.
Because you know what, it's so hard sometimes. A lot of these celebs don't want to point you out. They don't want to promote you because they just feel like they just don't feel like they should.
And I think
they should.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
you
good.
should. And so I like that about him.
He's not a gatekeeper at all. I love his entire family, his wife, their kids. When I tell y'all, like, I had never, and then like when he originally reached out to me, I left him on red. I didn't even know who he was, and we laugh about it now, but it's not funny. It's funny now, but it wasn't in the moment.
Like at that
I'm like, you remember when I had left you on red? Oh man,
he like that shit. Don't happen to her. They're like,
I need my hair done. What's wrong with you? But it's like we laugh about it now, but that was like a blessing in itself because just off of him and building that rapport with him and just being myself, being genuine, being honest, he sent me so much business. People I've never even met. There are people who know me. And then by the time I introduce myself, it's, I heard about you. And I'm like,
me? Yep.
Me? Right. Yeah. And he's like a Super Bowl winning pro baller, like defensive player of the year, so like big things.
And it gotta feel good to get that recognition. You know what I mean? Like
your gifts will make room for you.
Will make room. It makes so much room for you. So I just thank like clients like him, that refer me, that trust me, that trust me with their people because I'm not weird. I treat everybody the same.
Look, thank God.
The word of the day is weird.
Like, because they'll tell you.
Word of the day.
Yeah. They will tell you like, oh, you can trust KK. That's what they call me, KK. You can trust KK. She cool.
So you should have told me that a long time.
My bad.
Okay.
So you call me KK.
I would have been jacked up that out the box. KK.
But
shout out to KK.
Yeah, it's really great. But I love all my guys. I've worked with up to 12 teams now.
Good.
Now I'm a football fan.
Girl, football is so fun, ain't it?
What?
I can't wait till football season. I love it.
Take me to a game.
I could relate, but I don't know anything about football.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter.
Once you learn it, you're gonna learn.
You think so? Okay.
Yes, because when I tell you, I've been on this earth.
I need a crash course.
What? And let me tell you, I just started watching, and then if you got a friend or you dated somebody that's in, they start teaching you like certain little things. I'm like, what that mean? My son even be like, Mom, this mean it. I always be like, but girl, it don't take none of my team. I don't care what they doing. I'm like,
and it was crazy. And what's crazy is from what I've witnessed, they rather simple questions from us than like when men be in the yards and they don't care about all that. They don't want to know.
Exactly. They like,
what does it mean to kick a field goal? This is the answer.
Exactly.
Cool. Which way do you run? Cool.
Which way? Please break all these
point
different
in
positions
the
down.
Exactly. When you start talking about stats, no, everybody confused. Ain't nobody talking about
stats. Talking about plays. I'm good. We're good.
1 + 1 was still equal 2. Moving on.
Let's move on.
But yeah, love the guys.
Oh my God. So I would say that he's your favorite high profile client, huh?
Yeah, Stefan my favorite. Actually, Stefan my favorite, but Malik Hooker, he is also my favorite too. Yeah. He's like my little brother, and it when I tell y'all, just having people sit in my chair, just hair, it's just opened so many doors, so many different friendships.
Oh yes.
Like me and Malik, he was the first player to actually send me to Oxnard during their training camp to do his hair. So when I did showcase my products, the Cowboys were the first ones to get them.
Wow.
That's so Malik, I can't even lie, he's my favorite too.
That's so good. Shout out to Malik.
But yeah, love him, love his wife, love their kid. Yes. I do him and his daughter's hair.
That's good.
So yeah, love them. So yeah, they're really great.
So good.
That's amazing, Cass. Right now I see that you have a salon suite, but I'm sensing that it's seeming like you may just be like traveling soon.
Look, if
that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna speak that upon your life soon. That it's going to come. And watch, I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see when it manifests. Okay,
I can see that.
I cannot wait, and I'm gonna be cheering you on. I'm gonna be in your comments.
Me. I know her.
I love to see it, and I know that it's coming. So take it and embrace it as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. Look, so if you need me, look, hey, I'm a football.
Yes, y'all heard that, right?
Yes.
So, well, I would say too. What advice would you give to someone trying to build a high-profile client?
Don't stop.
That's right.
Don't stop, because you don't know who people know. You don't know who people know. Like, you don't know who this person's cousin is. You don't know who this person's aunt is.
That might be the door that opens
That could
up
be the
for
door
you.
that opens up. I'll give you an example. One of our dear friends sent me a client, Bree. I didn't know she used to be the president of Aflac.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know.
You really never know.
And
that's why it's so important to like treat everybody with kindness.
Oh my goodness.
Because what I've noticed is it's always the chill, humble clients that sit in the chair and they be heavy. Like, you don't know, they start talking and you like,
you
like,
wait
a minute. You
said, Barack, what?
Exactly.
Dinner party, who?
Every time.
Yes. You go there?
You went there
like
with
you
them?
actually be
every time.
Oh, show me a picture. Let me see that.
No, on pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every
That's
time.
how I be, though. I know. To this day, I'll never forget, I got this high-profile client. She flies here and comes to see me from me doing hair. So, girl, I'm telling you, I love this lady so much. Yeah. Like, so much. I've been doing her hair since I got out of hair school. Wow. That's how long I've been doing her hair.
Wow.
She's like my auntie.
She's like a VIP for sure.
She is the VIP. She was the auntie of the salon, baby. I would never tell her no, girl. She just come here and do whatever she want to do. Okay. But
move the
her
furniture.
brother,
do whatever.
Do you know how long I did her hair before I knew who her brother was? A long time. We was just talking like normal, regular girl. She said ever since I got out of school and out here, girl, her brother is the one on Green Mile, Michael, the tall one, the big one.
Really?
That's her brother. And
wow.
And so I said, you are lying, Michael Duncan.
Ain't that something?
You never know. See,
you really never know.
You literally never know.
That's my girl to this day. Like, she literally be here next week. So
I love
you just never know. And that's why I brought that up because, girl, I did her hair for a long time without knowing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And she never tells.
It's just about building, really just like building those relationships. And once they're genuine, people let you into their life.
Yeah.
And they start opening doors and they start inviting you places. Like, that's the coolest part about being a hairstylist for me. Yes. It's like the connections that you build. Because I recently had a client that invited me to, she probably be like, now why you telling people? Because I know she gonna see this. But invited me to an all-paid trip to New York. She was just like, no, I just want you to come with me. Like, let's go hang out.
What time do I need to be
thinking about that?
At the terminal? Which one?
What time I need to be ready?
So I'm like, okay, so how, like, how much is this? She was like, no, like, just come and have a good time.
That's what you
like,
want.
And she like, I'm not even. It wasn't even on no like come and do my hair. It was just,
of course your company.
I enjoy your
company.
I love that.
I think you're genuine.
Yes, and so.
That's how you know you make an impact on her.
That's how you know you.
That's how they love you.
They really do.
They love you.
Yeah, they do.
So, and then like honestly, I really it's a very great feeling when people trust you more than they'll trust like their friends or their family. Like I just want to tell
they look at you like that.
And you're a great soundboard for them, and they can tell you there's no judgment. And if they ask for your advice, you give it. If not, they just want ears to let it lay on. Then let that be it. But
I had another
very great feeling.
I was like, let me tell y'all something. When I started my school. Very little friends. Yeah. Very little friends. Really was like so proud of me. Yeah. I had been telling my same clientele that, I've been doing for a while now. Now I tell them about everything that I'm doing and upcoming or whatever. Girl, when I tell you my one client came in here, she was like, Kay! She was so freaking happy and I was stressed. Ow, do you hear me?
Man,
and she made me cry.
I was
like, it made me feel so good how happy she was.
Yes.
Oh my God. She hugged me so hard. And all I did was bust that cry.
I was just about to say, I probably would have just broke down.
No, for real.
But I love my clients like that.
You cry. Don't tell everybody.
I'm a crybaby, but when I feel like it's so genuine.
When it's genuine.
Yeah. And so I just,
baby too,
and that just lets me know it's just like your clients become like
your
really,
family.
really close to you.
Yeah, it's some clients.
And it can be so hurtful when you feel like people really had your back and they really don't.
Man, I'm telling you, because I was working in the salon and I ended up leaving the salon I was working at. My clients call me like, so what we going?
Oh, they gonna follow you.
So you said
girl, they don't care where you go.
I know, the house could be on fire. I'm in the parking lot. I got water in this bucket.
Yes.
They don't care.
They don't care.
So what time can you get me? Do we need to lay the seat back?
What you need to do?
What we need to do?
You hungry? You need some water? What you need?
Yes.
And I come over there with my Jodeci tears like, I need everything.
You got something else too? And a tip, please.
Oh my goodness.
I love it here. Y'all so cool. This is so
Oh, yes. We want you all to feel like this every single time.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're going to be, when you get to traveling, you're going to come back.
When I come back for season 2.
We're going to invite you back for season 2.
Okay, we're going to pull up on her.
We're going to pull up on her.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Production, we're going to pull up on her with the mic.
With the mic. So, let's interview you today.
And then you never know who be in the chair either. That's the fun part.
You never know.
You never know.
Right. No idea. I think that would be so dope. We pull up on her market. Come on, production.
Okay.
Yeah. My assistant first started with me. I was like, okay, we got to make content. So we're going to do this, and this. Mm-hmm. She came. And we went back to school. She was like, man, KK had me in there with all these football players. 3 football players.
Not telling her and telling all the business.
I didn't say anything. I was just, because I kept telling her, like, I just need you to record this.
I just need you to record.
I need you to record this.
And I'm going to tell you, don't be doing no weird stuff. Just record.
Just record. Man, she was, and then all of the videos she made, those are the ones that went viral on Instagram.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Let's
That's
talk
what you need, though. Yeah, let's talk about these viral moments.
Let's get into how I logged on to my TikTok and I saw KK had like 500,000 views on something. I said, KK she done cracked the code.
What is going on the TikTok, girl?
She was massaging the scalp. And she was blowing out the hair and braiding the hair. I was like,
no wonder why it went viral.
Girl, they love seeing them young men in KK chair.
You doing all this pampering and giving this massages and these
you cracked the code.
Going and the blood work.
So how did you feel?
So you did that
blood working is crazy.
Blood working is
crazy. Because the wrong person hear that blood working is crazy.
Not the blood.
You know, everybody wants to see that TikTok. It was like,
KK, so how did you feel once you like, got the video from your assistant, posted the video, and the video went viral? Like, what was your first reaction? You see the numbers just
going like this.
I had to turn the notifications off.
I know it.
So let me tell you. Okay, so my business partner David, shout out to David, great person. When we started working together, he was talking to me about how big the TikTok market was. So because I wasn't on TikTok and I'm somewhat...
So before this, it wasn't doing it?
Wow. And I didn't have one.
Oh my God.
I did not have a TikTok. Wow. Like literally.
Fresh to just
literally on it. I'm going to give y'all the timeline, let's say 10 days.
Okay.
Right? No, actually 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay.
So talk to David. David's like, you need to be posting more on TikTok, the algorithm this, algorithm that, the massive, influence of people, all this stuff. So I'm just like, me being me, I'm sorry, I don't want to learn a new app. I barely get on Instagram.
I think I'll be going through that.
I think it's a older people thing. Because, baby, I'm
not the older people.
I'm not going to be posting. I'm not going to come with all these captions.
But you know what?
Find out what's viral. That's why we need a team. And that's why we're building a team.
That too.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes.
But yeah, so... David was talking to me about TikTok. Okay, cool. I'll make one, right? So he's like, just start posting stuff. It doesn't matter what you post, just post something.
Really?
Yes. So I'm like, okay. So I just started posting stuff. I had videos in my phone. I would just put them together, whatever kind of transitions, they would get like a little traction.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And so I'm just posting it, right? So then I tell my assistant, Michaela, love Michaela, I told her, I'm like, okay, I really need help. And she was like, okay, I'll help you. So the very first video we did was over Shavarius Ward. He plays for the 49ers.
Okay. And he is from
Macomb,
Mississippi.
And moment of silence for his baby. He just recently lost his daughter.
Oh, no.
He's also one of my clients. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
That's condolences to him.
Yes. Deepest condolences.
Absolutely.
Condolences to him and his family.
Yes.
But so he came in there, great attitude. I told Michaela, I just need you to record. And this was that week when I told her to just come in here. Don't be weird. And just record.
No, seriously.
Like, just enjoy the vibes. You're going to be all right, right? And anybody that knows me, I would never put anybody that I love in any compromising situations, positions. I would never put you anywhere I don't feel like where you're not going to thrive.
Right.
So, Michaela, come in, record this, right? So she comes, she's recording it, and then she finally discovers who he is, whatever. We make the video, and she's in a corner on my computer editing the video. And while she's editing the video, we have somebody else in the chair who plays in the NFL. Okay. And we're getting his content too.
Yes.
So we're just
working.
That's
what you should do.
I'm like, I have to capitalize off of just those moments because granted it was the off season, but they still are who they are.
Still,
So I'm like, this would just be great content, whatever. And then,
they didn't mind you recording it all.
No, because let me tell you, they really be cool.
Okay.
It depends on
they're regular people.
They really do. They really do. And they love it too. That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's like at the end, me and Jalen Rager of our video, we got a handshake.
Oh.
He plays for the LA Chargers.
See?
I think I saw y'all handshake.
So
that's so cute.
Look, I didn't get a chance to scan through your whole TikTok, but I just glanced, so I'm going to definitely do that.
Oh yeah, please. Yes. But so did the video. So it's 8:00 at night.
Okay.
When people talk about posting, they always talk about you got to post at this time, and this time. And I'm just like,
what's up with that? Like.
And so she's asking me, what about this? I don't know. What about this? I don't know. I'm like, girl,
just post it.
This your thing. Just post it, right? She posted the video at 8:00 at night. Finished the client that was in the chair. Wrapped up that. Let the video post. Got that. She started working on that. We posted the video. We go our separate ways. I go to the gym. I was at the gym by 10:30, 11 o'clock. By the time I opened my phone again, it was at 100,000 views. And then by the next morning, it was at 1.5 million.
Oh, I can believe it. I can believe it. Because I didn't think, like, look, it ain't nothing compared to your views, but I was like, it was the thing I did, girl, about, and I was just playing. I was talking about, we can make $100,000 on. Girl, I was in that, I was like, and I was like,
yeah,
girl, like, give us some money. That's what people want to hear.
Yes.
And I started realizing at that moment what type of content
that,
when you find your niche,
That's it's going to. And I mean, I got videos at the videos at the video.
They don't care about that.
Yeah,
they don't care about that.
I'm like, why am I
posting again? Man,
yeah, I just get sick of social media sometimes.
Yeah, like so the stuff I really put my heart and soul into, y'all don't care about.
This
over here, it's my left pinky toe. That part. And they like, oh my God, 1,050 likes.
Yes, we love the pinky.
We love it. We love it. But yeah, so after that video, I want to say I've gotten the video with like 200 plus views, 100 plus views. So like I put them on there and I just let them.
So they just keep going every
I just let them do
that's how you do it though. And you just keep capitalizing from there. Oh, that's good. That's awesome.
So when people get to talk, like I had one guy come, I was like, so how'd you find me? He was like, TikTok. I wanted you to do my hair because you do such and such as hair. And I was like,
wow.
Okay, we can go with that. Yeah, we can go with that.
Yep, that's how it be though too. They be on TikTok and people be really on there looking for stuff.
They do.
So that's a definitely good way. Once you do break it to get to that viral moment, definitely.
It's up for sure.
With that one client alone, I've gotten 2 more people, so it's a total of 3, and they drive from 40.
Okay.
To get to me. And I'm like, look, y'all better do that while you're an hour early.
Are you North Dallas?
I'm in Frisco.
Oh, okay.
Wow. From Forney to Frisco is a drive.
Oh, yeah, they be driving. That's like an hour or something.
Yeah, it's about an hour.
And I made sure we got snacks.
Yes, I know that's
right.
Watch
ESPN,
you got have the ones you treat and make sure that they are good.
Well taken care of.
The massage with the blood rushing. Get one of them.
Yes.
You know, you get everything they get. You
get the special treatment.
The blood rushing. Little jokey joke. You know, get you laughing.
Not a little jokey joke.
Look, they swear I'm funny. I'm like, look, you laughing too hard. Not that funny. You doing too much. Like it was
none of that. Right.
I'm not that funny. I'm like, I'm a little funny.
She is crazy.
I'm baby funny.
You mid.
Yeah,
you mid.
I'm about to play with y'all today.
That's so funny. So with you going viral and all of that, like, okay, let me ask you this. Had Braidscape been birthed before that viral moment?
Yes.
So it was already up and available on TikTok?
No.
Ooh.
So when I moved here, like I said, I moved here, left politics, worked in the call center. So in that moment of like talking to Kiera, trying to figure out what I wanted to do, discovery, I really had a lot of conversations with God as well. And that's really where the ideas for the products came. So it was really 5 years ago, technically. And they all had different names. Like I had this book, and I was basically, and in the front of the book, I'll send you a picture of this later, but in the front of the book, it says this book will serve as a remainder of the darkest part of my life. May I never return to this point.
I know that's right.
So I would just write down everything I was feeling, thinking, prayers, whatever it was. So flipped a couple pages, and then I started writing out products. Then I started researching oils and what oil does what works well with what, and that's where it came from. So fast forward to 5 years. So now I ended up meeting with I have an angel investor. I ended up meeting with him, and he works with my manufacturer, and we got to talking about formulas and stuff, and I told him, little do you know, you're making my wildest dreams come true, because this was already here. I didn't know how it was going to come.
You manifested it though.
Didn't even know.
You did that. Didn't even know it.
Didn't even know.
That's why I tell anybody the power of like waiting on God, because
absolutely,
your
girl.
timing,
say that one more time.
Like your timing
is that the word
God's
for the day?
The word for
weird
day.
And wait,
weird
and wait. But I'm just saying,
and it is the waiting seems like it's forever, but I promise you,
when
it's
your
that
time,
right time.
When it's can't nobody do anything
it's the best
to stop
time
it.
when it's your time.
And I can honestly say everything that I was doing 5 years ago, or even like incubating to get to this moment, I didn't even know what pieces
how it was gonna come together.
You just just write it down. You know that's what you want to do, but you don't know how it's.
You don't know how it's gonna happen,
right.
and it's not up to us to figure out how it's gonna happen. Like. All you have to do is believe.
No, seriously. I tell anybody, I've been operating out of faith for the last 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you better do.
Baby. Operating out of faith for the last 3 years.
That's the way.
Don't know where it's going to come from. The moment it hit my brain, that's God.
It's a download.
Because you know it was from there.
Yeah, I literally thank God every day. I say the same prayer, my mantra every day. Thank you, God, for this day. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to create. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to love and be loved. Thank you, God, for everything.
Yes.
For everything.
Everything.
And I can honestly say just having my notebook and bringing it to my investor, my business partner, and just showing them like, little did y'all know this was.
Wait a minute, you said, listen, you just said something. Investor.
Yeah.
That's a blessing within itself.
Absolutely.
Like, who gets investors these days? Like, that's
it's out there though.
They are.
It's out
there.
They
are, but they don't come to everyone.
And that's why I was
That's why I said
you have.
That was
like
the
you
key
said,
thing.
You have to wait. Like, I've literally been operating out of faith the whole time. Like, the initial manufacturer that I wanted to even go with was a Black woman. She wouldn't even reach back out to my team. Wouldn't even reach back out to our team. And then
okay, let's back up. How did you get the investor? Like, how did that happen?
He wanted some braids.
Wow.
Came right to you.
He came right to you. So the conversation came up as you had in the braiding session.
Yes, it was a conversation.
Y'all see it? This is what I'm saying.
Know. You literally never know
who's in your chair.
Who's going to sit in your chair.
You know what? We gonna call this episode.
You never know.
What we calling this?
We gonna call it
operating out of faith.
Yeah, it gotta be something
this
like
is so big.
Walking in faith with Kasmine Calhoun.
Yeah,
because
this is
crazy that's wild faith.
I love it.
That is really what it's all about.
You really do.
Like not just really letting go of the how it's gonna happen and letting go of the outcome too, and just believing. You have to, you know, like, of course, we all have, like, okay, I want my life to be this way or that way. But now my prayer is, like, God, either this or better. Because I may think that I want this thing. Then when I get it,
might have something totally
we're going to have something
yes.
completely different. Yeah. And that's why you just have to keep
going.
Walking.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Just keep going, period.
I tell everybody. Just keep going. Like, I've been calling it blind faith because I don't see
that's
nothing.
what it is.
Exactly what it is.
Nothing, but that's where I'm at with it.
I just go.
I can't see nothing. All I'm doing is just waking up every day and believing that, you know, it's going to continue to get better and better, and the doors are going to open.
It's just going to fly open.
Yeah.
But
and just speaking greatness over yourself. Like, and then being open to receiving, too, because a lot of the time.
And the fact that he just trusted you.
Yeah.
And that blew my mind.
God sent
it really
and
did.
He was sent.
He really did.
You don't just give people that just believe in you.
You don't.
Believe in your brand.
He saw something
and saw
in
something.
You.
That was
to be like,
hey, that's a gift.
I want
and that's
to
what people need to understand. That is gifts, and so that's why it was important for me to point that out.
Yes, I made a very clear declaration at the beginning of the year to God.
I remember that. I do remember, Kasmine. It was at the beginning of the year. I don't know what the declaration was, but I know that in conversation you were just saying like this year is gonna be the year. Like, I'm gonna start going to church consistently.
I said that.
She was like, I'm not going to miss church. I know that for a fact. And then she has really been walking it out. And this is just me saying, because Kaz and I, we don't talk all the time. You know, we see each other in the salon or whatever, but you've been walking it out. And you really been walking it out. So for you to say that, I know that it's real.
Yeah. Like, I made it very, very clear.
That's good.
Because I'm not to say that I was playing before, but this was the year.
No, you had to be
like,
serious
I was
about
very
what you
serious.
really
I was very intentional.
Yes.
With myself. I'm not trying to squander myself from my time, which is why I enrolled myself into barber school. Right. And I'll actually be finished.
I was just going to ask you that. When do you graduate?
Next week.
Congratulations.
Next week.
That's amazing.
You are accomplishing so much.
So much in a short period of time. And that's when you know, like, the door is open.
Yes.
But it's all about what you're doing.
It's all about what you're doing. And then I tell everybody, utilize your resources. Mm-hmm. Utilize your resources.
What you
have everything you need around you.
You have everything. There is not anything you can ask God for that He won't let you have.
Yes.
There's nothing you can't do. And I can honestly say, as far as my business is concerned, I have not asked a man for anything. I've only asked God for everything. I've only asked God, and He sent the help. Yes. That's where David came from.
That's where I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying right there. And that was the exact point. Yes. I was making because they don't just fall out the sky. They be sent to you. So I love it.
Me too.
And I love how, you know, your life is just changing.
It is. It's changing.
Like, out of, you know, and I'm just glad to see that, like, and to see it happen in real time. And just with person, you know, you deserve it. You do. You really do. You deserve it.
You can tell she's got a very deserving spirit.
Yes.
Like,
she has a girl from the time she walked in.
So
I was just like, I love it and stuff. So
now I'm gonna tell you, I'm like this every.
Are you?
No, she's the same person. When I first met her, I'm like, Cass is the same person every day. We
want you to see. I want to see your products. Like,
all right,
let's see what's up with this. Because since you was talking about this products and the chemistry and all of this, and your investors, let's show the audience.
This is my baby. This is Braidscape. Okay, this is my luminous hair oil, and it also doubles as I'll let you hold it real quick, but it also doubles as a beard oil as well, and it's catered to men, but women can use it as well. Okay. Because a lot of the products that are out right now that aren't really made for men. You know, you go in the hair store, only got one little shelf.
Usually for women.
You know,
it's so small.
It's so small, and then they be using our stuff, and you be over here smelling like me. No, you need to go smell like
you. The packaging is even so.
Yes, I'll let you hold one. Seriously. And then this is how you open it. So twist open top. So you just.
And you know what? I was going. Look, you got cute. Too fancy. Hold on. Oh, this is so cute. It's the Zoom for me.
I love it.
Yes. And of course, you can travel with it. You can put it anywhere. And I also wanted this because it's secure, so it won't leak.
I love that. That's the most part for me.
This was well thought out. The packaging, as far as the bottle,
quality.
I was thinking about men because they kind of lazy.
It's heavy. It's not flimsy.
Yeah. Like the bottle, like we took our time, but I was really more so thinking about men and what they think is convenient.
Yes.
So I wanted to
just throw it
in there. It won't break. It's not glass. Exactly.
You don't want that.
Yes. But it's all natural products. Came up with this. I love this. Is one of the formulas that was in my book. So when I spoke to the manufacturer, we came together and he basically was telling me what oils work best with what to get the best result. Gotcha. And I also wanted something that wouldn't be too heavy because when men put stuff in their beard, they leave. Don't mess up no pillows.
That's
then you dripping. Like you done had KFC and stuff. It's gross. But anyway, I also have shampoo and conditioner. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I also have shampoo and conditioner. And because
tell me that you buy more than that.
I have to go to my warehouse and get them for you.
Okay.
Yes. She's like, I can do it.
You're in Frisco.
I can do that. I'm Frisco.
So we're all in Frisco.
Yeah. Because my products are shipped locally from Frisco. Okay. Yes. Manufactured.
So
in Frisco.
When somebody want to order, they all will be shipped, or is there a pickup location? Or
so we can do both. So if you want to order your product, you're more than welcome to. We ship. You can buy it exclusively on TikTok Shop as of now. The website is being built.
Okay.
We're still looking for more investors.
I know that's right.
Okay, put it out there.
Just putting it out there, And I will also say the first set of products that I had come out were given to the Dallas Cowboys first. Just saying. Okay. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
That's saying, because wink, wink.
Wink. So just know that when you buy
in Dallas.
These products, just know the Dallas Cowboys have them.
You won't go wrong with the refreshing smell.
No. So ladies, if you want your man to smell good, got a little beard or whatever.
Okay. This does smell good. And you know what? I have
and they can wash their face with that. Like if the men have beards, they can wash their face.
Okay,
yes. That's what it's
Okay. You know what, Cass? I don't know if I should say this on camera. What did you say? But what is for you? These will look really good. Like if you could get like a contract with like a boutique hotel.
We gonna manifest that too.
Have them in the shower.
Because I don't see why not.
I don't see why not. Because what y'all using is trash.
Because I'm saying.
It depends on where
everybody hair falling out.
Most of the time
it's not good.
It's not good.
And it just feel.
I didn't add it on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like water product.
Yeah. And it feel like it strips your hair too. It's not. It doesn't give you really any moisture. But all of these products do.
This would be dope.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But yes.
Oh my God. So God, it seems like the time is just going so fast.
I know.
That means I just got to come back.
Okay. So real quick, then, what's next for Cash?
KK. Okay. So next up, we're still working on expanding with Braidscape. So that's the thing. And then secondly, we're also doing apparel as well. So that's also
apparel.
a thing.
Okay, apparel.
That's going to be nice.
Just because a lot of people are at, like, I have like my BeOkayBraids.
Perfect sense.
It does.
You're dealing with men.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you going to have any women's apparel?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
we'll have to get a shirt so we can promote on the podcast.
Got to. And then I'm also going to do a collaboration with Malik Hooker from the Cowboys for his product. So that's going to be out really, really soon. And it's going to be for the hair, of course.
Of course.
So we're going to be working on that.
So, he has hair, right?
Yeah, he has dreads. He has dreads.
That would be dope.
And I feel like it was only great for us because I do their hair. The first thing they do is put a hat on. When I say,
don't you hate that? You like what?
I done spent.
I better be so frizzy.
What? I done put my monkey knuckles in here.
Not the monkey knuckles.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Kasmine.
But so that's coming soon, and and of course, like creating more content. Being more visible, more clients. I'm not going to say I want to completely like distance myself from my chair just because I really love what I do. But if anything, I just want to work with more teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's already done.
It's done.
You said
I just want to work with more teams.
It's done. Like, I just keep walking in it.
Yeah, just keep going.
Keep walking in it.
It's there.
This has
for you.
Such a refreshing episode.
Like, really?
I feel rejuvenated.
Listen, we was all asleep before she came.
Wake up.
We all up.
Bing bong. Wake up.
Okay.
Yep. But
but I love to see that, and I'm just so glad. I can't wait to see what else got
more
in
of
store for you. Mm-hmm. And just keep doing what you've been doing because it's working.
Yes,
and stand on it.
Thank you.
And so many people are going to be inspired by what you're doing. So keep that and stay humble as much as possible.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
And we just love to see it, and I'm gonna just keep up with you, girl.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Oh my God. So one, thank you for having me.
Oh, of course.
I feel so blessed to be here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Secondly, if I could say anything to anybody, it would still be, don't stop. Be yourself.
Yes.
Heavy on that one.
Be open to criticism.
Yes.
Never be afraid to ask for help. And always pray.
I love every last of that.
You know what?
That's what? It. And that pretty much wraps it up. It's a wrap. So thank you guys for tuning in. And we also let everybody know how they can find you.
Find me. Okay, so I'm going to do the professional first. And
okay.
Okay, so
I definitely want to do the professional.
Definitely the professional first. Okay, so you can find me on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook if you use it at BeOkayBraids. That is B as in boy, E as in Edward, OKAY braids. Y'all can put this at the bottom of the screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So BeOkayBraids. And the brand, which also, and you can also go exclusively to TikTok shop to purchase your hair oil.
Yes.
It's the Braidscape Brand on TikTok, and I'm sure you'll see, my little commercials with some of your favorite football players. So it's like Malik up there, Stefan's up there, Brandon's up there, Brandon Cooks. It's the guys.
Just the boys.
Just the guys.
Yes.
I told them whenever they need me to, play, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Listen,
I can't do much.
This in a bag.
Look, only job I don't want is Dak Prescott job, and any other job. That's the only job I don't want. I'm sorry. That's the only job.
We are out of here.
I love him.